you need a soul to be creative? And is the computer capable of having a soul?
So yes, to answer the first question, you do need to have a soul to be creative because it's like you're putting a piece of work into and you're putting life into it, right? When you look at a painting, you have a different aspect, but the person who painted it might have a different aspect. Same way, if I write something, I have a different point of writing, but when you read it, you might relate it to in a different manner, right? That is what soul is about. It has to be relevant or relatable to everyone out there.
Close the hair so that it doesn't blow away. I know it doesn't look good, but like this. Just flashed her. No, but like put your hair so it doesn't flow away. Yeah, no, fair point. Run, bro. Leave this in the podcast. Yeah, the weather is horrible. So in the fall, but you've been to like some aquarium or zoo, right? Probably, I expect that. And you see dolphin or I probably should speak like this. You saw a dolphin or elephant draw a painting, say, right? Probably, or you saw a video of that happening. And so what the religious approach to it is the most religious of the world. I know, say, Hinduism has a different approach, but Christianity, Orthodox, Catholic, Protestant, whatever, here in Europe, it's the dominant religion, and it says that only humans have a soul. Animals are not capable of souls. Computers are obviously not capable of souls. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in Hinduism and in Buddhism, everything has a soul, literally everything. So even AI would have a soul because it is a separate thing. So if from a religious approach, tell me if you're uncomfortable about the religious, but then tell me from this point of view, how do you view the soul?
Okay, so I think we believe whatever exists has a soul, right? And for me, of course, our religion, it gives us the freedom to believe what we feel is correct. Okay, there are many beliefs that go around, like, okay, you should do this, that, but we are not bound to it, which is what I love about my religion. But in a way, since we're talking about AI having a soul, I think it is man-made and human-created things. I don't see that they have souls, at least not from my perspective. AI can intimate imitate what? Yeah, imitate. I'm so sorry. That was a wrong choice of word. Okay. Can imitate for sure, but it cannot create just the exact thing. I think even in the few creative words, right? Do you think they are AI written?
No, well, I don't actually. Sometimes it feels so.
No.
If you read the like lower quality, like the sun, it sometimes feel like this. But I see your point. So it's okay then. What's another interesting way of is AI actually human created? Because of course the source code, the original code, is human created, but from that AI develops itself on its own. So it learns by itself without a human intervening. So is it human created now? Because originally, yes, but now it's so much beyond what any human could create by themselves. In a way, AI is like a crane. It built itself, right?
Yeah.
So is a human being created or did it become its own creator?
Well, yes, it is human created because, again, since you mentioned that it has a code backend, right? So that was human written, and the human train AI. That is where machine learning comes in, right? You teach the machine to learn.
No, the machine teaches itself, kind of, right?
That is because of the code you put in, right?
Yeah, but
It is human written. To some extent, I feel because we trained it to train itself. Hence, it is training itself, so it is doing what we asked it to do. Right? So
could AI exist without humans? Would it have a purpose and existence without humans?
no, not really. Do you think robots would like to eat food?
No, would they have a general reason to exist if humans didn't exist?
Well, if we are talking about extinction of humankind,
Yeah. Like say somewhere in the future, like not now, of course, but in a way in the future, humans go extinct, and AI is capable of basically everything and far beyond.
yeah.
and it can continue existence, but would it have a purpose?
I think this is one of the most debatable topics that have been under,
Under discussion for the past
discussion
time.
for
Yeah.
the past some time, and a matter of concern also for many researchers, because they feel AI is developing to a high extent. It's the extent to which it has grown is something we should be taking care of. We should stop.
Are you afraid of it?
I think I'm not afraid because I'm gonna live like 50, 60 years more, and I will by the time I'll be that old, I still might be in not the actual upper state. It might be somewhere
Still
in the
developing.
middle. Yeah, still developing. But yes, there might come a time when AI might overpower everything, and if we do not stop working on it at the right time. But humans, being humans, we want to see how
far can we go?
Yeah, exactly. And until unless we don't push it to an extent which is overpowering our
Mm-hmm.
kind, we don't stop. So yeah, it might overpower. It might.
But it will still have no reason to exist without human intervention.
Yeah, but when you give it the power to train itself, you also give it the power to feel that it has its own value of existence.
Yeah,
So it can feel, you think?
I mean,
if they
that is what
can
it has
develop
been
some
taught, right?
feelings, they will find some purpose to live.
I think there are a lot of
It's
That's
about
interesting. So you
having
think
feelings.
because it was told to teach itself about life, it will eventually teach itself to find a purpose for life.
Yeah, I think because
That's an
there's
interesting-
this one incident I came
Yeah.
across. I think it's in China or somewhere. I don't exactly remember the country name, but it was this like there were robots working in the warehouse or
So all over the world.
yeah. But there was this one robot which got an understanding of that they were overworked, and it asked the robots basically to take rest. He took at least 4 or 5 of them, and it knew how to charge itself. He knew like it knew where the charging point is, the power supply is, and where they could hide when they did not want to work. So he
So there were actual like robots that could walk around, not like
Yeah.
just an arm that goes like. Actually, robots with AI in the.
yeah, with the AI.
I have never heard of it.
Maybe
Are you
they-
sure it's not a
maybe
scam?
They are not human-like, but
But they can like
They
move
they have
and
arms and
yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
to
now
carry
it is,
stuff.
I
Maybe
think yeah, this country. I might.
Are you sure it's true? I mean, if it's true, that's
I have.
wow.
I've seen a video clip of it. It literally hit the other robots in a corner, and then it was only later when the workers realized that these robots were missing, and then they figured it out, and it was kind of a thing. It went viral for I don't know. I found it.
Trust everything on the internet, people. Well, if it is true, which is it could be. Wow, fascinating, honestly.
I was worried when I saw that.
Yeah, that's like
Well,
wow.
it's dreading if you assign AI to work and then it says no, I'm tired today.
Yeah, it just says I don't want to. It just becomes it becomes so advanced that it becomes like a human,
Yeah.
and then you no longer want. Yeah.
And then at an extent it starts developing codes of its
Ah.
own, and then teaching
Yeah.
other AI based machines on how to get rid of work.
Yeah, and it'll
But
just.
how can it
Matter of
even
fact.
get tired? Like
Well, it just taught itself that
Yeah.
it's own work.
Because we are when we use the information technology, we allow it to understand how we work, how we function. So if it knows that okay, we need at least 7 hours
Mhm.
of break,
so just
it will
It'll
copy,
teach
it
itself.
also needs the break.
just
right?
copying the human behavior.
Yeah.
Just copy
But
that.
it's not actually in its honestly it's a far different discussion, but it's not by itself, by its nature, tired of work. It just
Yeah.
taught itself. So it doesn't actually have a meaning in its nature. It just
Yeah.
taught itself to have a meaning. Well, it's a separate discussion there. Hello everyone, Michael here. If you liked what you saw, you can go to our YouTube channel and check out more videos like that. You can also like this video and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel as well, that helps us a lot. You can also follow this link over here, somewhere here, to see the full episode.